massive budget cuts, the City of Lawville slashed their police department's allocation of money, which led to no firearms, no resources, as well as an enormous layoff, while 2 detectives remain employed. Luckily, the city only has around 600 people, so 2 detectives should be enough to handle potential criminals. Yesterday, on the date August 8th, 2010, an event occurred, which scared people back into their homes.
Good afternoon, Nate. These budget cuts just destroyed our department through and through. No police cars, no computers, and this is just pointless.
Hey James, come on. At least we're still employed, and we are still paid on time.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Anyway, what is in your case?
That's some random question. You know exactly what's going on, and the rumors are spreading like crazy.
We got the murder case with Mike Universal. Who is the guy?
Alright. According to this file, he was a former billionaire CEO of United Applications Semiconductor company, which was founded in 1995. His business of 1,000 had an enormous forte in making famous computer applications, as well as experimental techniques in manufacturing silicon-based chips since its birth. They had a blockbuster company, security application in 2000, which grossed over $50 million overnight. As the risky gambits were played, the dividends emerged into new revenue streams. The company's programmers and engineers ventured into silicon computers. It says here there was a fight during 2001, which was a massive battle of minds. Two factions immediately emerged. The CEO and his group of 979 employees fought against 20 experienced programmers and engineers led by
Well, what happened?
Let's see. Alright, according to this, fight. In 2002, the CEO's faction lost the fight against the 21 programmers and engineers because they had a 50% majority share of the company, while the CEO's faction only had 30% and the public held 20% of the remaining share. In 2002, tensions were extremely strained. Something happened that was kept top secret.
What are you talking about? Shouldn't the government know about it or something?
No, those employees worked for a company that valued privacy over transparency, especially with the public. Anything that did not deal with money and profits, the tech company refused to reveal scrap information to the public. Nothing was ever published or spoken about in newspapers, internet, or in government. Within 3 years, in 2005, one shareholder, who was Mike Universal before, apparently sold United Applications Semiconductor company. And the buyer was a giant technology company. It says here, the new division, formerly called UASC, went into oblivion. When Mr. Universal, the board's financial records in 2005 to 2010, I approximate that he earned $2.5 billion.
This is really suspicious. What the heck happened to the former 21 joint security shareholders?
Unfortunately, at the company headquarters of the UAS, their paper records and data, as well as their backup data, were incinerated in an explosion in late 2005. It's bizarre, but what we can do about this evidence with tons of holes and gaps. Anything that happened, we have no shred of evidence.
Well, I guess what is important is yesterday's crime. So we have to find some witnesses to the crime before this town becomes completely silent from the fear.
Yeah. I heard he used a snow shovel to kill Mike Universal before. He just turned the tool into potential weapons.
What did the killer do?
It says here that he marred him from neck to feet, and his face was left without a scratch. And then he used the handle of the shovel and drove it straight into his heart.
He bled to death? A slow, painful death as well? I pity that poor rich guy.
Yeah. Hey, let's kick this investigation into gear. We have to find a captain of this guy before someone else gets killed.